Hello. Hello. It's Monday. Oh, it is Monday, isn't it? Is it Monday?
Yeah.
It's Monday. Alex is in the house. You didn't even have to, like, that's the joy of a swivelly chair. Evening, Paul. Starting with a classic from the 80s. Thanks for that. Ladles and gentle spoons. Oh, my dear. Hello, my beautiful. Archning, good morning. Captain Rex. Hi, Pups. How you doing? I like the cat with the glasses. Is that the cool cat? Do you remember? Too cool for cats. No, you don't remember anything, do you? I forget he's 12. I'm sorry, everyone. So how are you all? I hope you had a nice weekend. Thank you for coming back. Hi, Kev. King Kev's in the house.
Hello,
He's saying hi to Alex. Hi, Alex. Plenty of messing up. Blue Galaxy. One, babes. What are you saying? I love when Blue Galaxy joins me. I love all my American viewers. I especially appreciate you guys because I know it's weird time for you guys, right, to be watching me. I can't do nothing about that. I did try streaming for you lot, but it's like 1 o'clock in the morning and I'm dead. I'm an old man. By 11 o'clock, I'm broken. I am, I know. Mm-hmm. I'm broken at 11. All good. Really happy to see K1 the Sabac set. He did. Yes, it was his 40th birthday as well, actually. So it was like the best present. Ryan, what are you saying? Hello, brother. Wicked, man. We might even be being joined by a Mr. Cannon tonight. He did threaten me. And if he doesn't, I promised I'd cook him 6 chickens. But if he doesn't, I'm not going to cook him any chicken. I think that's about fair, isn't it?
Yeah, that's about.
I'm going to make him eat foreign muck.
Can we
pasta.
Really, keep that threat going? He might just walk in and demand you cook chicken. You just be in the kitchen cooking chicken.
I ain't scared of Johnny Cannon. Like, I know you are, but I ain't. I never offered to fight him in the garden. I'm not an idiot. Seriously, Alex wanted to test his strength against Johnny Cannon. Bad move. Anyway, so it is Monday night. We are back to painting Gazgul. I did some more work on the arm, so we're going to get it finished today on stream. Foreign, much like garlic bread. Yes, does he? I don't even know if he'd eat garlic bread.
I don't think garlic bread's foreign. Do you remember we had this conversation when I was like, did you find any garlic bread in Italy? And you were like,
It's bruschetta, it's called.
Really.
It's not called garlic bread. It's called bruschetta in Italy. It's much better than garlic bread. Anyway, not talking about food, because I'm on a diet. Yo, Richie C, what are you saying, bruv? Richie C, winner of last month's art giveaway. The proud owner of Christmas Grogu. Very jealous. My girlfriend's very jealous of you, Rich. And she has the power to take away your liberty. So I'd be careful, mate. Don't deliver anything intercontinental. You may find you never come back. It's just a fact. Or at least don't take baby Grogu. Or do take baby Grogu with you, because that'll probably get you out of that sticky situation. That's all I've got to say. Evening, Kay. 40 and 2 days old. We used to all do that, didn't we? We don't anymore at our age. 40. I remember when I was 40. Jesus. Right, anyway, we've got some giveaways for everyone tonight. No donator giveaways. They're not massive, but they are awesome because they've been sent over by the awesome Archnin, who's just a legend. And I'm going to sort something out for you, Archnin, because you're just awesome. I'm going to do you something. Probably be next year now, but I will do something. There is stuff in the post tube, by the way, but it may take about 600 years to get to in America at the moment. I'm very sorry about that. Right, so now do we have his date of birth? Can we get his credit card number 2? I doubt it. I very much doubt it. Can I have a split?
you can.
Let's get rid of that, whatever the hell that was on my head. This is what I got for you tonight. Ooh, very heavy metal pin badges. There's going to be 2 winners. Anyone can enter. We'll open it up later at about, I don't know, 8:30, something like that. 200 spondoolies a ticket. You can have up to 10 tickets each. You get an extra one if you're a subscriber. So go and subscribe if you haven't already. We got this awesome Boba Fett. And we've got good. Let the hate flow through you. You know, Palp. Old Uncle Palp. I've got 2 more of these pin badges, which I will be giving away on another stream. I've also got the beautiful TIE Interceptor coming. Okay, That's going to be a big giveaway. And I'm going to give a couple more things away this month. It is December. I'm going to give you loads of stuff. Remember, I'm only streaming live until the 22nd or 23rd, something like that. So stay tuned in those few shows, because after that, it's going to be a pre-record. And I won't be giving nothing away at that point. Al will be here, though, running some pre-records. And you get to watch Fat Rasta do painting. Going back in time. Not skinny Rasta. Well, I'm not that skinny. That's why I'm back on a diet. All this good living and a girlfriend that feeds you has improved my waistline ever so slightly, and I need to sort it back out. I want my abs back. Right, anyway, I am painting this bad boy. Right, what did I do while you were away? I washed the metals. I then highlighted the bronzes, right? And I did that bit of green. The bit of the skin that's hiding under there, because it was just too much sun. No, there was no way I was going to get it done. Will we get some nanny bot painting as well? Oh, do you know what?
Yeah.
You up for that?
Yeah, I do it. Why not?
Nanny bot will do a painting stream. Definitely. Leah, nanny bot will do a painting stream. We'll get nanny bot something to paint, and we'll get him to do a stream for you. That sounds a wicked idea, man. Keep you company. Yeah. Maybe we can get someone round to run the stream for you while you're painting.
Sounds great.
That sounds great. Maybe Richie C.
That's what I was thinking.
We'll get Richie C round, because Richie C's gorgeous. For those of you that don't know, he's got a really nice beard. A lot of animals live in it. Look, 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 everyone. It's a money spider. Oh, look, 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 look. Money spider. Hint, hint. Okay. Right, so we're going to carry on with this. I'm going to finish the metals. What I did with the metals, it's had like 2 coats of blue-black ink, and then it had some browns, which are a little bit hard to see at the moment, but just to kind of muddy stuff up a bit. The bronzes, you saw me putting the base coats on, and I did the same sort of washes over those. I did do a blue-black over them, just because I wanted to darken them down. Then I did a brown, and then I went through my usual kind of highlighting technique with the bronzes. They look very, very nice. I fixed my mistakes that I had last week's just horrific set of painty fingers over everything. So we're going to do some edge highlighting. We're going to pull out all of these loveliness. We're going to put some of that typhus corrosion and rust these up a bit, and hopefully get this finished and attached to Gazgul himself, because Gazgul's getting there. He's going to be done, I reckon, in about a week and a half, and you get to see some glorious pictures. And if you'd like to see some glorious pictures, at the end of the stream we've got the gallery section, and I've hogged it all tonight. It's going to be a gallery section made up of a lot of pictures of a CIS army I did for a certain bald Wookiee, right? Some beautiful pictures of all of it, because you only ever saw me do the tank on stream, but I did a full army, so you get to see all those photos. There's a couple of pictures of Baby Yoda. There might even be a picture of Darth Yoda in there as well somewhere, but stay tuned for that. We've also been sent some photos, which we're going to get up on stream, by the amazing Captain Rex. Oh, and guess what, Captain Rex? I'm going to be painting a Captain Rex. Maybe next week I'll be doing a Captain Rex on stream. I've also got a Darth Maul, but I don't think I'm going to do that on stream. I'm definitely going to get round to one of those chibi miniatures this month, and a Captain Rex. That's for sure. Follically challenged. He's the alopecia Wookiee, as we used to call him. He's Rex's, not Rex's, Zeb's illegitimate love child. Do you know that Zeb was what Chewbacca was meant to look like? Zeb is from the original Ralph McQuarrie drawings, and that's what Chewie was actually meant to look like. Little bit of Star Wars useless information for you all. So let me have a drink, wet me whistle, and let's get a glove on, or 2 gloves on. In the meantime,
I can put some pictures up.
Yeah. Right, so this first picture is, you'll remember me painting that Skurg on stream. Well, it went to Captain Rex. He was like, I've got to have that. Archnin, love you, bro. Remember, guys, if we hit that stream goal this month, you're getting Gazgul. So there's more reason for you all to chuck in. Top 5 will be included in that giveaway, in that draw anyway. And that's Captain Rex's GT40. What colour's that, Alex? I'm colourblind.
White and orange.
White and orange, thank you. So I thought it was green.
No, it's
Well, I'm
Not quite.
colourblind,
Not
dude.
quite.
So that's his one, which is much cooler because it's got the actual like the wing on the back. And then let's show him another picture. Captain Rex also won one of my Skirgs from ages ago that I gave away, the red one in the background, and he painted a what they called
Sick.
a sick. He painted a sick to match. Very, very cool. Very impressive work, Captain Rex. Your painting is coming on leaps and bounds, mate. Really is. The sick's wicked, man. So's your GT40, but yeah, I just wanted to big up Captain Rex because that's what this stream's all about. People watch it, learn stuff, go away, do stuff, get better, enjoy their stuff. Right, so
From the McCreary concept art, where C3PO is basically just
Ryan, because I know you're in the chat, here he is. Give us a close up, Al. Let's do some close up. Let's show him close up quickly. Right, this is really close up cam. Ryan, this is not finished. We've only kind of got halfway through. We've still got a leg and the top to do. But you can see where we're going with this. I've gone absolutely mental with it. Like proper full on enter a competition level. And I'll show you the claw close up while we're at it. You might get a better feel for what we're doing today. This is where we're at with the claw. You can see those bronzes, nice and highlighted. Those bits on there. Let's get you in shot. We did some airbrushing on the checks, and we did the pre-shade and that little bit of red. And there we go. We've got some nice dirty bluey blacks and browns in that metal. And we're going to go around and we are going to finish this all off today. Okay. Too clean, needs more rust. Rust comes later, dude. Rust comes later. Rust comes later on today. We are doing rust today. I'm going to start with the metals. I'm not going to use my wet palette for this. Weirdly. Because it's very wet anyway. So I'm going to get some Vallejo Air Silver and a little bit of black because I want to make a mix, and then I'll jump up to the pure silver at the end. Let's get a little pot, clean pot. I've got one somewhere. The checkerboards look sick as. Yeah, right, guys. If you get a chance to ever check out, you've never seen Ryan's work over at Icentric, you need to go and have a look. The guy's got an incredibly large portfolio and a lot of experience, especially when it comes to horror and all things gory. A lot of movie props and that sort of stuff. You really do need to go and have a look. He does some wicked stuff, some really rusty, evil, some wicked conversions. He's just done the Archangel as well, out of about 7 million models. But I approve of stuff like that, Ryan. I approve of your use of 300 quid's worth of models. What did I do that on?
Any of your Transformers.
It was any of it was like
A-wings that weren't A-wings.
and like Hans Falcon, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We'll show him that actually. We'll get that out and show you. So I am going to be following the edges of things. I want to be leaving a lot of this shade that I've done, but I'm also going to be kind of painting. Let's take this off because it's in my way. I'm going to be painting. How can I put it? Like as if I was drawing a picture. I'm going to be adding some embellishments with this silver as I'm going. I'm not just going to be following what's there. But at the moment, using some of these lines that are on there is what I want to do.
Are you using oils for the rust?
Am I using oils for the rust? No.
Your A-wing had its from about 1,409 models, if I recall correctly.
Go and grab them. Go and have a look what we got, Al. Go and see what madness I got in that cupboard. I think the red Falcon.
Wasn't the white? Oh yeah, the red.
No, the red Falcon was just a stupid amount of models.
The A-wing that goes with that.
I think, and I'm pretty sure it was the A-wing that went with that. You're right.
I mean, you still got the pod racers built with Gazani engines.
Yeah.
Dengar
had a lot, but not like the Falcon did. It was the engines on the Falcon, wasn't it?
Yeah. Just trying to see if there's any more super bits. No, you did a lot of plain spaceships.
I'm sorry, Al. I'm sorry that they're not all like ridiculous cost.
I mean, like all the Transformers are. But
you mean all the Marvel stuff?
Yeah.
It's not Transformers.
No. The Transformers that you did though.
Oh yes, I've never painted any of those though, did I?
No.
So remember that one? It was the engines on this, and that's the wings off a £40 Star Wing, or what they called.
What's that?
You know those Imperial ships no one can get hold of? They never reprinted. Paul knows. So that was 2 Sea Rocks.
Yeah.
1 Sea Rock, 2 Sea Rock. A U-Wing.
Is the amount of T-70 engines as well?
Sorry, 2 U-Wings. And then, a lot of T-70 engines that were on here. Oh, yeah, there's an IG.
Gunboat.
A Z95, gunboat. Yeah, there's a lot. There was a lot just in the engine configuration. And then this ridiculous A-Wing. That's really dusty. I've got to dust that. This was the one. It's a G1A. 2 K-Wings. Kirax. That's also Kirax. That's 2 X-Wings. 3 X-Wings. Yeah. And I think there's a bit of an A-Wing in there as well. That's off a gunboat.
Obviously the Alpha Sprite that's all mounted on.
Yeah, the Alpha Sprite as well. There's quite a lot. This is about £200 worth of X-Wing ships in one. It's so cool though, man. Why can't I play Handjake no more? I really miss that. When are they going to make Han great again? Because like Bob was awesome, but Han's just pants.
I mean, in fairness, both of the IGs are a bit ridiculous because they've got a Kim and Gila in each wing.
We should show them as well. It's been years since I've got this stuff out. Yeah, thank you, Al. I like your cleaning as you're going.
Right, yeah. I mean, there ain't much space to put anything down there.
No, there ain't. That's because I've been busy, dude.
Yeah, I know. That's alright. It'll get like...
A messy workshop is a busy workshop.
You'll finish painting something in a week and then you do another super clean up.
And then 2 days later, it'll be filthy again.
And then, it's back again. Some of these Hawks have got some serious engines. But yeah, I mean, they're both. At least 3 ships. What?
Do you remember these? I was the originator of the Marvel crossovers. Don't believe any of the hype on the internet. The original crossover kings. I was it. This is Captain America. They do have a Camiglia, a Kimagila on each wing. We're so heavily converted, those Camaglias. I did so much resculpting. And these were like my first venture into clear paint.
I 3D print most of my stuff now, Ryan says.
And then to go with him was of course Captain America. This was when twin IGs were cool, man. When they did the do. Look at that with the Captain America shields on the side. Yeah, I know, man. How cool is that?
What did you use for the shield?
Lego.
Wicked. Cool.
There are 2 Legos that I filled the holes in.
It's hard to find bits like that, you know?
Yeah, man. Not if you've got a big Lego collection, it isn't.
Absolutely nowhere near your or the captain's level, but I varnished, so completed my first X-Wing replay. Reasonably chuffed with my efforts.
Damn, man, it's only taken you like 6 weeks to paint one small ship, and you complain about me being slow. He does, doesn't he? He complains about me. How many weeks now you've been painting that one Darth Vader? Got to try harder, Paul. So, what are they saying? Any comments I've missed? Or was that it?
No, that's it, really. Oh, James said hello there.
James, Big James.
Yeah.
Hey, Big James. How are you, dude?
Kay said the claw. The claw?
The claw! It's so big, man. And when we put it on, because I have been kind of playing with it on and off of the model, it just makes him so big. And I've been doing some work to the backpack off stream. I'll show you that as we're going.
I get about 4 hours a week to paint, and I've mostly...
Are we hearing excuses?
And mostly there's 3 other ships at the same time, and I've been doing Vader. Well, I'm just lucky enough to have lots of ships to practice on. The M3 SICK was the best part of 8 hours work, and I'm still not quite happy with it. But I do realise more just how long, why it takes you so long. There you go. Everybody's got to go out and paint to figure out why it takes so long for you to paint.
When you're painting as well, right? So like when you're watching me paint, a lot of the times, I'm sure you've been like, oh God, is he still doing that? How long has that taken him to do this show? Time vanishes. It just disappears on you completely. It's not like other hobbies or other pastimes. It really does. It just disappears.
You lose yourself in it, though.
Yeah, you lose yourself completely. I've been in here, you know, where I've come in here and then all of a sudden I'm like, you're like, are you going to get Scarlet? And I'm like, yeah. Like when it's time and you're like, you know, it's 2:15. And I'm like, yeah. No, I didn't. I thought it was midday.
Yeah. That's why it helps to have one person not painting in the house, because it gets dead. Or like when I come in to check on you 6 times in a day to make sure you're still alive, and it's like 1:30 in the morning, I'm like, you're still painting. I'm working on, so Arshnin says, I'm working on some IGs similar to those you did, but totally different paint, non-Tron-esque. They're on hold now as we're looking to move, and that's taking most of our time right now.
Okay. I did some actual Tron bots for Kev. Kev owns the Tron bots.
I'm sure Kev can send some pictures of Tron bots.
I'm sure Kev can send some pictures of the Tron bots. I'm sure there's pictures of the Tron bots on my page somewhere, but I can't remember, honestly.
I'll do some page now.
What are you looking for?
Your painting page.
I doubt they'll be in a like an album.
No,
they'll just be
uploads.
On uploads. So I've gone quiet, everyone. I'm concentrating. And there hasn't been another episode of Mandalorian for me to lose my mind about. Unfortunately. We were talking about what we think the next two episodes are going to be. We think it's like, that's it now. The next episode's going to be first part of a 2-part. You know, because it's eight shows, right? I mean, they said it's stopping on the 18th, I think was the last one. So we reckon it's going to be like a prison break to go and get the guy, what's his name, out, that bad actor.
Bill Barr.
That's it. I've never heard of the guy. But him, and them kind of getting their plan together. There's going to be some more Boba Fett action in that. And we might even be, I don't know, I'm hoping we get a Jedi turn up looking for Grogu and they form this like massive Avengers-esque coalition. Do you know what I mean?
Crack squad of heisters.
Maybe, what's his name? Grief Karga loses an eye and actually becomes Samuel L. Jackson.
No Trombots.
No Trombots on there.
Kev.
It's all up to Kev.
I still haven't finished my Blood Bowl team. Got 3 orcs left to do.
Who's that?
Richie C.
Oh, nice.
About 3 to 4 hours into each one.
Nice.
After this stream, I plan to do 2 canopies, stars, and 2 washes tonight. And I bet then I will look up and it will be midnight before I know it true. I'm thinking Grogu will end up with a Jedi, and the Mando will end up taking the Darksaber to Bo-Katan.
Or Bo joins the whole let's go raid the Star Destroyer.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Well,
because
Bo needs
she's after
yeah.
She's after the Darksaber anyway. I don't see baby Grogu ever leaving the Mandalorian. I'm hoping, like, I want Ezra, don't get me wrong, I really want Ezra, I loved Rebels, but I'm actually hoping it's someone like a Kyle Katarn type character, where in the next series you haven't just got Din Djarin and Grogu, you've got this like grey Jedi tagging along as well, and it just gets ridiculous at that point. He's found a pick.
Yeah, I got it. Just secured it. And then Voss turns up. After all, he's one of George Lucas's favourites. Voss turns up, cuts somebody's house door off, annoys everybody else.
Force ghost of Obi-Wan goes, Quinlan!
Yeah,
it's not how we knock!
Somebody lives here. I just want to see Boba pop off with his knee blasters again. Richie C says, Blue Galaxy says, I'm crying over the Razor Crest.
Oh, don't. Al, right, when that happened, Blue, Al turned to me and went, that's the tragedy! And we had a discussion about that. Yeah. We had a discussion about, like, I was like, they'll never blow the Razor Crest up because it's like the hero ship. It's like the Millennium Falcon. You can't destroy the Razor Crest. Do you reckon maybe they'll find another crest?
No, man. I reckon he'll get something cool.
Because it's pre-Empire surplus, remember? What about if there's one on the Star Destroyer?
I reckon.
What's cooler than the Razor Crest, apart from the Millennium Falcon or the Ghost?
Oh, I don't know. A ghost?
Yeah, but they got one. You can't just go, let us everyone have a Millennium Falcon or everyone have a Ghost. Otherwise,
maybe you'll get something like an actual
second-hand fire spray. He's not going to take Boba's spray, man.
Or another fire spray.
Nah, that would just be, again.
At this rate, it's going to end up turning into the A-Team. Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Well, it is kind of lots of screaming and shooting. And
have you ever seen the A-Team?
I've seen the newer A-Team film.
You've not seen the original A-Team?
No.
The A-Team was such badasses, Al, that I once watched an episode where they went to take out a gang of like these moody, I don't know, mid-Americans that were hustling some people. And these Americans had automatic weapons. And do you know what the A-Team took them down with?
coffee stirrers.
A cabbage launcher.
Okay.
They beat them with cabbages, dude.
Yeah, but don't
And
we
the
know-
guys with the Kalashnikovs went, no, we're bested. Put down your Kalashnikovs. They've got cabbages.
Yeah, but don't we know somebody who basically did that? With
Who?
nothing more than some rocks and a sling on a mountain.
What are we talking? Are we talking about David and Goliath now?
No.
Have you
One-
gone biblical on me?
One of your relatives.
Oh, my grandfather did. Yeah. He did.
That's what I'm saying. Cabbages is less impressive, you know.
Cabbages
He
is...
was on his own. There was like
Yeah.
4 of the A team, 5 of the A team, or one, you know, no.
One no with a hanky.
Yeah.
And he beat some men with their guns and explosives. This is true.
Cabbage launcher is not quite impressive. That's a viable weapon, you know.
I love the A-Team so much. I can still watch it now and enjoy it as much as I did then. But then it was just the best. We had the best programmes, Al. We had the A-Team, we had Knight Rider, we had Street Hawk, we had Blue Thunder, Airwolf, we had we had Monkey.
Yeah, monkeys were weak.
Yeah, we had Monkey, dude. We had Terrorhawks. We had He-Man.
Grumpy Skeletor.
I love Dancing Skeletor now, though. Dancing Skeletor's a legend. Captain Scott. All right, Captain.
Oh yeah, man. Captain Scarlet, Stingray, and
Thunderbirds.
on one after the other.
Marina.
We had like
Terrorhawks was wicked as well. With
Yeah.
with that Welsh actor. Come on, name me the Welsh actor that voiced the ball in Terrorhawks.
Gareth something.
No. Kay will get it. Kay or Captain Rex will answer that.
Don't forget Starfleet, whatever Starfleet was.
I'm not sure I remember. What one was Starfleet? I can't remember all the names. There's another one.
Oh my god, I've missed. Do we get a Virago? Maybe. I pity the fool. Somebody says the A-Team make stormtroopers look like sharpshooters. You've never seen so many bullets fired without hitting a single person.
Yep.
Nobody ever got killed or injured in the A-Team, including the bad guys. Yeah, that's true. Pokemon Trainer Jack says hello.
Hi, Pokemon Trainer Jack.
Windsor Davies.
Windsor Davies. Yeah, man. Oh, my lovely boys. You'd be like that. Oh, come on. You don't know who Windsor Davies is?
We just had lots of weird cartoons.
You didn't. You had all that
We
Pokeminge stuff.
had 3 ships that joined together to make a robot. I'd watch that.
Centurions. That was another good show. Where they had this armour, right? They'd cool down and they'd get these different suits of armour from this space station.
That sounds reasonable. I'd watch it. Some dude used my truck while I was off. I was pretty annoyed at the state it was left in until I found out his name is Michael Knight. That was Richie C. Centurions was meant. Oh, is this on Twitch as well? Yes, it is. Pokemon Trainer Jax. This is on Twitch.
And we'd love you to watch us on Twitch if you could. If you watch on Twitch as well, you earn our special currency for every minute you watch. And that allows you to enter our giveaways. You can earn that currency by donating, by cheering, and just by watching as well. And we'll be doing a giveaway this show.
Yeah, Centurions was great. I had figures for it. Wookiee Outrider.
Who had figures for it?
Archinin.
Archinin, man, right?
Jason and the Wheeled Warriors.
Like, my mum and dad were proper poor. And my cousin had those, and they were probably the toy I most coveted because I knew I'd never have them. So there's a little part of me that I love you, but I hate you. Jason and the Wheeled Warriors mask.
Keep on rolling.
What was the one where it was like, it was kind of this mix-up between sci-fi and Roman history, and there was a guy, and he had this laser sword and this laser shield. I can't remember the name of it. They'll come.
While you're doing that, I can't put up the picture of the Trombots over there. UFO was
There you go, some Trombots.
a pants TV show from Jerry Anderson, but the female costumes were very nice. Ulysses.
That was it. I loved Ulysses. That was a favourite cartoon of mine. Dude, we had the original Transformers cartoon.
I know you did, it was wicked.
Okay. When Bumblebee was a beetle.
Yeah. Ulysses, I don't know how to spell it, yeah. But yeah, you definitely had some good. Marshall Bravestar seems to be missing.
Banana Man. Banana Man, he was this kid that lived on Acacia Avenue. And when he ate a banana, he turned from this kid into Banana Man.
Wow. Pokemon Trainer Jax can't type for an hour, so he needs to do that. Those Trombots look good, Archinin says. Eyes of a Hawk. Yeah, Pokemon Trainer Jack says you have to follow for an hour to be able to type in Twitch chat. Danger Mouse, next you're going to come out with Pink Panther.
Danger Mouse was wicked. When David Jason voiced him, it was so good. You know, he lived in a postbox.
Big up the Super Ted.
Super Ted! What was the bad guy's name in Super Ted, the cowboy? We should give people spondoolies for this stuff. We should.
Whoever you want. Hong Kong Fooey.
Hong Kong Fooey was good. Batfink, with his wings of steel and his supersonic sonar radar. Boop, 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 boop. God, I love that stuff. That's what's gone wrong with the world now. Social media, like your generation.
My generation?
Yeah, because your generation,
my generation.
Your generation were the first generation to have social media, like in secondary school, right?
Yeah.
So it just messed all your lives up because you couldn't get away from anything. Where at least when we were young, we could just go home and close the door and everything was fine. And the fact you just had really bad cartoons and stuff.
Oh, cartoons were wicked.
You never had Popeye to teach you that it's not okay to hit a woman.
But we didn't need that because we had Power Rangers.
Oh, so bad, Power Rangers, dude.
I've sent you a link to Starfleet. You sent me a link to Starfleet. Okay, cool.
The problem is we can't put any of that up.
Oh no.
I'd love to show clips of those shows, but we would get pulled off air big time.
Wow.
Yeah, Jason and the Wheeled Warriors was cool.
Oh, it's all puppets like Thunderbirds. Scarlet Delapina says, yo.
Yo, Scarlett.
Texas Pete was the cowboy.
Texas Pete. Who said that?
Richie C.
Richie C. Give Richie C 500 spondoolies.
Yes.
Texas Pete. Wicked. I love that. And Popeye taught you to eat your spinach, man.
Is to watch later. Did you see Scarlet's Yo?
Yo, Scarlett. Scarlett, what was your favourite cartoon growing up? Or like kids show?
Wookie Outrider says Toast was amazing, the Phantom Flinger.
The Phantom Flan Flinger. Baron Green. Barone!
$6 Million Man, Sapphire and Steel Logan's Run.
Yeah, $6 Million Man. Which basically, whenever he did anything 6 million, he was this man, right? That had been involved. He was a stuntman that had been involved in an accident, and they rebuilt him, and it cost $6 million to and that was a lot of money then, right now. Yeah. And the way they did the effects for the $6 million Man is they just went slow mo, and they went. That was the noise, right? And whenever you heard that noise. Yeah. There was a truck going to be flipped over, or he was going to jump something.
Baron Greenback from Danger Mouse is the only bespoke X-Wing card I want to get made up.
Who's that?
Mr. Standout.
And what would you use Baron Greenback for? Just for like a Baron of the Empire?
Maybe. Archinin said, did nobody mention Thundercats yet? Mom
Thundercats.
Oh no, are you going to come up?
I am going to tell that story. So growing up, my first crush was Smurfette. And then as I got a bit older, my second crush was Chitara. I thought Chitara was bang tidy, man. I proper loved Chitara.
I wasn't allowed to watch
Tiz was.
Tiz was.
Who wasn't?
Kevin.
Why, Kev?
I was a Saturday Superstore watcher with Noel Edmonds and the dinosaur Posh Paws. Yes, Baron of the Empire, obviously. Rent a Ghost.
Rent a Ghost with the woman from Coronation Street. What character does she play in Coronation Street, and what was her character name in Rent a Ghost? Go for some more spondoolies.
I reckon Captain Rex has got this.
And I feel sorry for the guy that's in the Twitch chat and can't answer, because he probably knows all these questions.
I mean, I think he's also sitting in YouTube chat.
Oh, okay, cool.
My parents thought Tiz was too mad. Captain Rex says that doesn't watch Corrie, so...
She was the blonde woman in Rent a Ghost that worked in the shop.
Do you remember Itsy and Bitsy?
Itsy and Bitsy?
Dunno, sounds like a spider to me.
I'm not sure I do remember Itsy and Bitsy. But I am old, and I think if I had a bit more like description of what the programme was, I probably would remember what you're talking about.
I loved a bit of Trapdoor, James says.
Yeah, Trapdoor was good, man.
Man from Atlantis, Bionic Woman, Buck Rogers in...
I don't remember the Bionic Woman.
Battlestar Galactica.
Oh, what was the one? Manimal. Manimal, where he could become an animal. And the way they did that was when he transformed, you just had, like a shadow against the wall of a man going and turning into a panther.
Oh, right, cool.
That was it. And then there was a panther.
Yeah.
Right? It was a much simpler time, Alex. But you see, that's why we've got like these really big imaginations, I think, because we had to fill in the blanks.
My dad used to make us watch Itsy and Bitsy. Yes, they were spiders because the female presenter was hot. Manimal was awesome. I mean, we had like bananas in pyjamas.
Bananas in pyjamas. That was Simeon's, like...
Yeah.
I remember that.
Manimal was so crap it crossed the line into brilliant.
Yeah, Manimal was so crap it crossed the line into brilliant. Dude, we had live action Hulk every week.
Battle of the Planets was my favourite cartoon, Kev says.
I'm not sure I remember that one. And we had live action Spider-Man.
No, we had the Spider-Man cartoon, but that was wicked.
And we had Batman. The original. No, with Adam West, man.
No, nobody wants that. Oh no, I'm getting attacked by a shark. Lucky I got my shark spray on my belt.
It's the best. It's the best. It was the best Joker ever. That was the Joker they should have cast for the films. They should have got him back. I know he would have been about 85, but it don't matter.
No, like
That's why Heath Ledger topped himself, because he knew he could never top that Batman. That Joker. Was that too soon?
Heath Ledger's Joker was sick.
Heath Ledger's Joker was sick. I will agree with you.
Have you seen the new Joker yet?
No, is it good?
It's really good.
Is that on something I can watch?
Yeah. It's on Sky. We got it on TV.
Okay, I don't know how to get into the Sky.
That's alright. I'll help you.
You help me.
Bionic Woman Lindsay Wagner was the female version of the $6 Million Man.
Right, I don't remember that. I do remember Wonder Woman with I don't know her name, but all I would say was she was an impressive woman for a young boy. She could have had someone's eye out with those.
Cesar Romero was an amazing Joker. No, sorry, George, you're wrong. Mark Hamill is the best Joker ever.
Who's that?
James.
No.
In the animated cartoon, it was very good. Very, very good. Yeah, Archie agrees he was an amazing Joker. Linda Carter.
Carter! Seriously.
We had like Xena Warrior Princess though.
Oh, have you ever watched that? Have you watched that lately?
Yes. Not lately.
It is so bad.
It was so good. And then we had like Nightmare, you know, where people answer questions from the wall for a bread roll. Yeah. It's kind of the whole hint of that motion. You know, that was quite a good program. And then Takeshi's Castle was quite massive as well.
Yeah, but Takeshi's Castle, everyone loved Takeshi's Castle. Because you just get a bit drunk and watch Takeshi's Castle.
The Hercules Xena.
Hercules.
Yeah,
the Hercules Xena crossover. Who said that?
Richie C.
Nice, Rich.
Eartha Kitt was the best Catwoman.
Eartha Kitt, yeah, man.
Mork and Mindy, all freaks.
Oh, Nanu. Mock Colin Orson. That was very good. Do you know who that was?
No.
Robin Williams.
Oh, wicked.
I think that might have been like the show that
made him famous. Yeah. Kev says Baywatch, which is just slow motion running, isn't it?
I never thought that much of Baywatch, Kev. I get it. Because you lived in that little village.
Shazbat. James wants me to tell the stream the story of my granddad on the Crystal Maze.
Shazbots? Isn't that one of the viewers? I don't remember Shazbots.
What do you reckon? Should I?
Yeah, tell him. Alex's family were in the Crystal Maze. He's going to tell you a story now.
But they didn't last very long at all. So my granddad was a bit of a villain.
No, really?
And they all went on a Crystal Maze, so they went in for their day on the Crystal Maze, and he went in for the first challenge. I think it was like a skill challenge or something. And anyway, he ended up failing the challenge and getting locked in the room. And then after they sort of walked on to the next area, he wanted to go out to have a cigarette, but didn't realise that being locked in the room, you were actually locked in the room until they finished that whole section. So he lost it a bit, ended up arguing with everybody on the set. He kicked the door down on the room and then punched the bald guy, you know, the
Richard O'Brien.
There you go, punched him square in the face. Yeah, and then they were all asked to leave, and they got a free T-shirt and a little crystal for punching Richard O'Brien.
That's so good.
So that was that was my family haven't really been allowed on TV since.
That's so good. That's the best story ever. The fact they rewarded them.
Well, I think everybody gets a crystal in the T-shirt. I don't know if...
No, I know, but not everybody goes and assaults the presenter, Alex.
Yeah, but...
You'd think at that point what they'd get would be escorted off of the lot by the police.
But, yeah, maybe next time I go back to London, I'll see if I can find the T-shirt.
They never got a crystal?
Yeah, they got the crystal and T-shirt, but I doubt they still have it. Your spider friend's back.
I know he is. I'm hoping I get bitten by him and I get superpowers. What?
I reckon you get really trash superpowers from it.
Like?
Just stick to everything.
He's there, look. Look, he's gone.
Or just like create web.
Did Scarlett answer what her favourite childhood programme was?
No, she didn't. I don't even know if she's still watching. She's not still watching. I think she logged in, said yo, and then...
And then left.
Yeah.
Went, that's enough. She's been wrapping Christmas presents today. She's got a real talent at that.
Yeah, she does.
Richie C, love you, dude.
Mark Fairbrother has appeared.
Hello, Mr. Fairbrother.
Heart rate went up there. Really can't stand spiders.
Who's that?
Phobic, Mr. Stander.
Oh, get over it, man. Lovely little things.
Shut up.
No, that's fine, Alex. That other, Alex showed me a video the other day in Australia with a spider the size of my face in someone's car, right? Climbing on the ceiling. Yeah, I don't want that in my life. But, those lovely little things, there's nothing wrong with them. Don't go to Australia. That would be my advice to everyone. There's no need to go there.
O'Brien wrote the Rocky Horror Picture Show musical.
He did. He was what's his name in the Rocky Horror? I can't think of the name, but he was in the Rocky Horror actual film.
Little spiders are fine, says Archie.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm late. Just got home from my first shift back at work since the beginning of November.
Dude, you don't have to apologise for being late. I have to say thank you for joining us.
Captain Rex says that he will go squish. No Disney in Oz, so no reason to go there. O'Brien was Riff Raff in the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh, Wookie, thank you, dude. And Wookie, this month, I'm giving away this bad boy that I'm painting if we hit our stream goal for the month. I am going to give away an awesome prize regardless of us hitting that stream goal, but if we hit the one that's up at the moment, which goes on for the rest of the month, you're getting a proper competition standard Gazgul being given away.
So, okay, said it was Riff Raff. It was.
Who was Riff Raff?
That's the name of the character in the Rocky Horror.
Riff Raff.
Brian played.
Have you ever seen that film?
No.
It's got meat. You've never seen. What have you seen?
All the Transformers films.
Yeah, they ruined it when they got rid of the kid. He was the best thing about the Transformers film. Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, I do agree, but
he was wicked.
I'm alright. It still had robots punching each other. I mean, that's all I really wanted. Like Pacific Rim, it didn't really matter who did it.
I didn't hate on Pacific Rim.
No, I thought it was great. It's just robots punching things. I'm okay with it. Any film that's just robots punching things, I can get behind.
I didn't hate on Battleship.
Yeah.
Apart from, the handbrake turning Battleship at the end. But I didn't hate on that film.
Next time the Rocky Horror Picture Show comes back to the local theatre, I will go and dressed up properly. James says it was doo-doo.
What was? What was doo-doo?
Pacific Rim, I think. You should go to a stage version of Rocky Horror. They all dress up and join in all the songs. Alex should have to dress the part to watch Rocky Horror Picture Show. Kay says, I love Pacific Rim. The sequel is terrible though. It can't be terrible. It's just robots fighting monsters.
No.
I mean, you don't need plot.
It's because Finn's in it.
Pacific Rim was fun.
And Finn's not a great actor.
It was monsters fighting robots. Thank you for watching it. Finally, somebody that just gets that all you want to see is monsters fighting robots.
I didn't mind Pacific Rim.
Or the second one, right?
Oh, it wasn't as good as the first one. I do agree with that.
Yeah.
But
there's not many.
For just kind of 2 hours of just watching something.
John Boyega is great in Attack the Block. I agree. Attack the Block's
Do you know, like, I watched Attack the Block the day before I watched,
the new Star Wars.
is it The Force Awakens?
Yep.
And I'd never seen John Boyega, and the character he plays in Attack the Block, I just hated on him so much that when I saw Star Wars, I couldn't get it out of my head what I'd just seen the night before. So I've always kind of hated Finn's character from that point. I can't forgive him for mugging that woman. I'm sorry, dude. I can't.
It was an amazing film. Such a great movie.
Attack the Block,
Attack the
it is a
cool
great movie. I agree with you. But John Boyega's character is a repulsive little scrote. Everything that's wrong with London. Sorry, but you know I'm right out. Like, if he wants to go and be an hard man, be an hard man to someone being, worth it, not to some woman walking down the street.
Yeah.
Big man. I wanted to punch him so bad watching that film. I had all sorts of rage issues. I can't stand bullies. People that hit women, hurt women. They don't deserve to live. Just my opinion, of course.
How can he be everything wrong with London? It's impossible for him to be an £8 pint.
Who said that, James?
Okay. £8 pint, yeah. I mean...
Well, dude, we're going to take you to some bits of London where you will realise that's not the problem with London.
You'd much rather just pay £8 for a pint.
Just to get out of the street for 10 minutes.
Yeah. And then we'll take him to some slightly cooler bits of London.
Like?
I mean, like the graffiti tunnel.
There's no cool bits of London anymore. It's done.
Yes, there's some cool bits.
It's done. It's just a toilet now.
And like the museums are wicked.
Alright, Natural History Museum's alright. Science Museum.
British
Museum's alright. Alright, fair play there. But you've got to go to London.
Yeah, that's alright, day trip, it's fine.
No, King's Cross, lovely place.
I can't defend King's Cross.
You can't?
No.
Man, you should see it as soon as it gets dark there. It is really, really bad.
Yeah. London was always a toilet.
Who?
Wiki Outrider says London was always a toilet. We were just too young to understand.
No, I don't agree, dude. I grew up there and it wasn't the same then as it is now. It is a completely different...
Covent Garden, people watching, taking pictures. Yeah, I agree, Captain Rex. Covent Garden during Christmas is actually quite nice.
Only when they have that...
You know, the giant tree and all of the...
When they have that...
markets and stuff out.
What they call that classical group. Do they still do that in the indoor bit?
Yeah. And you get the...
outside the Games Workshop.
Yeah, the opera bloke as well.
The opera bloke.
Yeah.
I like that.
I know just how terrible London can be. I lived in Barking for a brief period before I saw sense and got well away. Barking made a move to Scotland.
Yeah, bless it. My mum and dad still live in London, and just last week, my dad's car was written off outside the front door overnight. It's just horrible. First new car he's ever owned in his life. Poor sod. He was heartbroken. He was proper heartbroken. And no one needs to upset a nonno.
No.
They don't deserve that.
The last time I went to the Natural History Museum, half of it was being rebuilt. Very poor. Wasn't that long ago.
Who was that?
Mr. Stander.
Well, you should do your research a little bit more, shouldn't you? I should have checked.
You should have just gone to the Science Museum anyway.
Yeah.
I liked Covent Garden, King Kev says. James says, okay, just because all the viewers growing up in the Shires are jealous of our street lamps.
What?
Street lamps. Barking is basically Essex, yeah. I mean, I can agree with that. I like sitting at the bar on the bank of the Thames, just down from the Tate Gallery and watching the world go by. Yeah, it's wicked. I mean, just next to the Tate Gallery, like you've got.
Who's that? Who said that?
Kev. You've got like an entire proper old school arcade with like tickets machines and skee ball and stuff. It's all wicked. It's got bumper cars too.
Last time I went to an arcade, someone tried to mug me.
I mean, that's
Like-
like a you problem. I've
Like,
never been mugged in an arcade.
how many times have you attempted to be mugged in London, Alex? A lot, right? Come
No.
on, dude. They used to try and take your shoes.
Well, yeah, but like that's not.
What? That's not a problem. That's just like, that's okay, man.
That's just life, man.
No, dude, that's not life. That's not cool. What?
James is like asking the reverse in that question. How many times have you tried to mug someone in an arcade?
How many times have you tried to mug someone in an arcade, Al?
Never. Maybe. Never.
Maybe never. You taking the fifth?
Yeah.
Remember, there's a policewoman watching.
Yeah, that's it. I'm pleading the fifth. I like visiting London, but I'd rather have both my knees broken than live there again.
Yeah, I agree with you, dude.
I like London, just walking around St James's Park. St James Park. Where do I even know St James's Park? Not Walthamstow, St James's Park. Nobody would want to walk around there, right?
Is that St James's Park? I thought it was Lloyd's Park.
No, you got. There's an area of it called St James's Park, and there's a station there at least. James said can be arranged, okay? To break with his needs. I lived in London as a kid when my dad was stationed there. I went back recently, and it's just terrible now.
Who's
Wookie
that?
Outrider, so.
Yeah, a Wookie, man.
Where did Wookie? What part of London did Wookie Outrider
I
go?
don't know. What part of London, Mark?
Last time I went to the arcade Namco Centre. Yeah, that's the one. I was absolutely paralytic, but it was my stag do. A wicked place. Isn't St James's Park in Newcastle? Mark Fairbrother says. I think St James's Park is the Newcastle football ground, but
There's a few places.
I like visiting London. I normally take a day there before going to see family, Archinin says. I don't need both my knees broken by you, James. It's getting icy up here again. I'll probably manage it myself.
Is that Kay?
Yeah.
And Kay's not well, man. We need to give Kay the love. We need to send Kay the healing voodoo.
Did you get the Thunder Snow, Kay? Kev asks.
See what's happening now, right? As I'm starting to work through the silvers.
Putney for 5 years.
Ooh, all
And
right,
then
fair.
Finchley for 18 months. Ah, which Finchley though? Because there's about 6 of them. North Finchley, West Finchley, East Finchley, Finchley Central.
Middle Finchley.
It's just, but like trying to get from one Finchley to the next is a feat. I did get the Thunder Snow. First one woke me up. Second one was so loud it rattled the windows. Mark Fairbrother says Lewisham massive. Oh, that's Bandit country. Jesus.
Whoa!
Wookie Outrider says East Finchley. East Finchley's alright. Oh, it's Johnny Cannon.
The cannon is in the house! I've got to buy 6 chickens now.
Buy or just pick up from the side of the road?
I have got that mate with the chicken farm.
That's what I was thinking.
I'll just go look after the place this Saturday. It's fine.
But don't we drive past that place? Haven't they got chickens in that place that's got all the ducks?
What place that's got all the ducks?
You know, when we drive to Burton through the back way, and there's just that farm on the side that's got all of the ducks running about the place. And then
Oh, yeah.
They got some chickens. We can just grab a couple of chickens.
We could just go and steal their chickens.
How do you steal a chicken? You just pick it up, right?
Liberating
Yeah.
chickens, right, Al?
Yeah, liberate the chickens.
Like he liberates my lighters all the time. That's what he said to me today. I didn't steal anything. I liberated it. Yes, Al. Of course you did.
Yeah, it was being oppressed. It needed liberation. Evening, Johnny. There you go. Lewisham. Oh God. Bandit country. Straight into South London. Very, very little.
I've got a lot of family in Brixton, dude.
Yeah.
It was a big part of my life going
Right.
over there.
I spent like 6 months travelling to Croydon and back most days. And that would be the way I'd do it as well. I'd go
Brixton
to
Station.
Brixton Station, and then get, I think it was like the 250 bus up through the backside of Brixton, and then round into the back of Croydon.
Never really had any problems there, to be honest.
No, probably because you had family there.
Yeah, my auntie's cafe was one of the only shops on Cold Harbour Lane that never got smashed up in the Brixton riots.
But that whole side of London is just...
It's bandit country. You are right.
Like, Warlords was a stretch.
Yeah, you hear the drums. It's when they all circle your car.
Well, like, I think we used to travel close to it. Yeah, it was definitely in South London somewhere that we used to go and play Yu-Gi-Oh! I just can't remember what it's called. I'm sure James will know what it's called. I spent 10 years commuting to Farringdon by motorcycle.
Okay, who's that?
Mr. Stander. I don't know for it. I worked near Farringdon for a little while. So it's like Farringdon, Barbican. What's the place that's got all the jewellery shops called? Hatton Gardens.
Hatton Gardens.
Yeah.
I used to go there to pick up my sister's diamonds.
No, Lambeth North was where Thingy was, isn't it? Darksphere. It was one of the. It was like Bermondsey or something like that.
Bermondsey?
Yeah.
Other side of the Blackwall Tunnel?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. My uncle used to live there. Nanny Dora lives in Poplar.
Yeah, right. What a nightmare.
Yeah, it is a bit of a nightmare. What are you drawing now?
I don't know. It's just one of those things that's coming together slowly. Whatever it is. It's just a bit weird. Oh no. Well, Lewisham, Brockley, Penge.
I always found the name Penge funny.
Yeah, no, my old man lived in Brixton when the riots happened a few years ago. I was watching a documentary about them with him, and it showed the burnt out shop front. He paused and started pointing out all the places, all the burned shops, and said, that guy always shortchanged you. He was hitting his missus. The one that was left alone, they had lovely kids.
Well, my auntie's cafe, they were all Italian immigrants, and like she used to basically feed all of the mechanics that used to work in the arches, all black guys. You know, if you go into an Italian cafe, she fed you. There was never ever an issue with any of that because we were as much immigrants as anyone else. And when it come to the actual riots, they didn't even need to board their windows. Their shop wasn't touched because they were part of that community, which kind of makes me proud a little bit.
At the name Penge, near Basildon there's a place called Raj. Or Venge. Ridge. I don't know. I mean, we've got Bumhole Lane, man.
We have, it's Butthole Lane.
There you go.
There's a Butthole Lane. Rich probably knows that. It's near Rich's.
Well, and we got Noonie Town.
We have got, it's called Nuneaton, dude. It's not called Noonie Town.
There's probably a good chance she knew my dad. He was a mechanic back then, motorbikes mostly.
There you go. They don't have it no more, unfortunately.
We're at the calf.
Well, they're all retired now.
Still got a bunch of property there, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Just had a little bit of a mistake. Need to just touch that up. I've got some black here.
Butthole Lane is where the football ground is in Shepshed.
Yeah, Butthole Lane. Scarlett saw it on the sat nav, and I have never heard a
Well,
child
that's it,
laugh
yeah.
harder and for longer in my life.
She
Dad,
filmed a video of
we're
her
driving through
crying.
Butthole Lane.
I swear that was like on the way back from Lugabaruga.
It was on the way back from Lugabaruga, because if you drive down the M1, you can clearly see it on the sat nav.
Yeah.
Mark's been to Pratt's Bottom.
Well, I mean, Hoe Lane. Hoe Street.
Hoe Street.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's kind of the silvers brought up. I'm going to get some typhus corrosion on that now. Where is it? It's here somewhere. I'm loving this chat, everyone. Keep it going. We need a new subject now.
There's a town near Birmingham called Hope's End, which I always thought
Hope's
must
End.
be the most depressing place to live. Well, we got Gotham, but they don't even pronounce it Gotham, do they? Like,
It's Gotham
it's the worst place.
or Gotham.
You just expect there to be a whole bunch of Batman fanatics that live there.
I need some orange as well.
Probably has an old association with archery, as the butt is what the target is placed on. We have a butt park lane.
Who said that?
Captain Rex, hitting us with a bit of history and then a butt park lane. Ew, park lane.
So it's typhus corrosion and a little bit of orange.
South Essex has a small village called Little Bursted.
Yeah, that's the way to read that, Al. Thank you.
No
Well
worries.
done. Well done, son.
Thank you.
Don't get too into your drawing, you might miss her.
For racing players, I live around the corner from Natty Lane.
Natty Lane.
Natty Lane, yeah.
Who's that?
That is Mark Febro.
Nice. So this stuff is like a stipple-on. What, is that funny to you?
No, Rich just sent me the Butthole Lane pin from his map. In Shepshed, Loughborough. No, Rich also sent me something super interesting.
What? Tell us all, man.
Well, it's a picture from The Force Awakens,
Mm-hmm.
but if you look in the background, there is something distinctly cresty looking
Where?
there. From The Force Awakens.
Okay, put that up.
Yeah.
You need to see this, people.
Mate of mine across town lives on. I can't say it because we'll get in trouble. On
No,
the
we
street.
can't say that. Okay, lives there.
Richard Place.
Richard Place, yes.
Wait, what? Somebody just said, wait, what? Why are you still painting? He said, wait. Okay, I wonder if I can make it big enough with it. The picture, lol. Yeah, right, okay. I'm about to put the picture up. I might have to cover your painting for a minute.
Cover. It's fine.
It's not covered the chat. Alright.
Look, left-hand corner. Look at that. I think you're right, you know, Rich.
That looks very, very crusty.
That looks very cresty. Okay, that's enough.
Yeah, cool. Oh, damn. Yeah.
I do like this stuff. It works quite well, this typhus corrosion.
Good spot. Captain Rex says.
So he's got to find another one. Because you know Dave Filoni will have noticed that. Oh, he absolutely will have noticed that. This is his superpower, right? Knowing every single bit of
That just shows that he cares.
Canon.
That's all that you mean. All that you need, alright?
Yeah.
Just shows he cares. Okay. Where were they made?
Where were what made?
Razor Crests.
I don't know. Have a Google.
This one, dude. Oh no. Oh no.
What?
The Razor Crest destroyed C9 ABY typhoon. I loved it. Local military patrol. Non-canon appearances. Where else has it appeared? See, is it? Oh, why would they put a picture of it blowing up?
It's too soon, man. It's too soon.
It is. I wonder if there's others.
Well, there must be, because it was...
Was built with
So now we're putting some oranges over this darker brown. Again, just kind of stippled, a bit random. Kind of like it catching that leading edge.
Right, he's the random dude.
What, Random Haney?
No. Some robot.
Oh yeah, look at that. Good and rusty in there now.
It's not currently telling me where they've been built. I also don't know if it has been discussed before, but the Razor Crest is the ship class, not an individual ship name.
No, I get that. That's why I think you might find another one.
I imagine Dave Filoni has a room that is just covered in images, documents and threads like Charlie's Walden Always Sunny episodes. We watched a bit of Always Sunny in Philadelphia, didn't we?
Yeah, it was quite funny, that.
Charlie was wicked.
Danny DeVito's best character, isn't it? Stop with your laughing. I know what you're laughing at as well.
could get, yeah, that's what I'm
What,
thinking.
a punch in the face? Yeah, you could. You could get a punch in the face.
Or with your Fat Rasta videos, I'll put star indent in the
Shut your face. Seriously, will hurt you.
Pepe Sylvia does sound a bit like a Star Wars name, to be fair.
Who?
Pepe Sylvia. No, don't tell me about this Razor Crest. Tell me about the Razor Crest. Non-canon appearances. Snowflake Snack. Sounds good to me. Oh, look at little Lego Baby Yoda. What? Why haven't we seen this?
What?
Snowflake Snack is a non-canon Lego short that aired online November 5th, 2020, and it's got Lego Baby Yoda eating snowballs with the Lego Mandalorian. We need to watch that.
That's the holiday special, man.
Right, cool.
Have you not watched that yet?
No.
It's wicked.
Oh. When does it appear in this?
Ooh, what?
Oh, right, that's the new game. What? Appears in Star Wars Squadrons. Can you play as a Razor Crest in Squadrons?
It's probably in the cutscene. I don't think you can play it.
As toy DLC. No idea. It doesn't tell me much about it. It tells me all about the Mandalorian, the series, and its appearances there. But it doesn't... No, Wicked. Kay sent me the Snowflake Snack. This show Raptor. That isn't just Vader that I've been painting these last few weeks. So, Mr. Stander has sent a photo as a whole bunch of pink spaceships.
No.
Yep.
Never.
Whoa. Everybody's raving about getting the Razor Crest in X-Wing. No thank you. It explodes into a million pieces from just one shot. And then Mark Fairbrother puts from a cruiser.
Yeah, Rich, I mean, are you still sure you even want to keep your Lego Razor Crest now?
What?
I mean, I'm happy to swap you for just a big pile of Lego, which is more screen accurate.
Rich just dropped Razor Crest on the floor and went perfect. Now it's canon again. Alright, put these up in the corner then. Pink spaceships.
Oh, Paul, they're looking good, mate.
Very neat.
Very neat.
Very neat.
You are getting there, bro.
That tie heavy looks a bit monstrous, doesn't it?
They're really looking good, mate. Yeah, it's big, that brute.
What is it, medium base? Medium base tie?
Yeah, medium base.
Cool. Can you do a tie swarm with 8 of them?
I have no idea, Alex. You probably checked the squad builder more recently than I have.
Yeah, well, you know exactly when I checked it. We were sitting
in
in
McDonald's,
the drive-through, and I was like, I wonder if I can fit every spaceship into a list. And you're like, no way. You in fact were right. I couldn't put every spaceship into this. Rich says, I'm perfectly happy keeping it, as it actually says Razor Crest on the box.
Yeah,
They changed the name shortly after release.
No, they didn't. They only changed it on the website, Rich. It's never going to be changed on the packaging. So don't stress about that, and your box is not worth more money. Don't be lured into that.
It's a shame.
That false belief.
What if it said Millennium Falcon on it instead?
Well, I've got a
You got that misprint.
that
toy,
misprint toy.
Right? Yeah. Still a load of work to do, but I'm happy so far. Can't wait to slap one of those squads onto a mat at a tournament, Mr. Stander says.
Good.
Painted squads always do better.
Painted squads always do better. And guns on magnets. If you really want to win a tournament, you need to be able to point your guns at what you're shooting at.
Yep. Oh, we have some Warhammer coming in.
Who's that from?
Mark Fairbro.
Nice.
And these files are so true. These are really cool. He's Gene Steeler Colts. Know what unit of Gene Steeler Colts they are, but they're Gene Steelers human. Time for me to go and make lunch.
Who's this? Archnin?
Yeah, of course.
One love,
Have a good
dude.
one, guys. Okay.
See you tomorrow.
One love. Yeah. Cool. That was one of the things. Oh, I learned something else about Gene Steeler Colts. Oh, that sounds like there's a dog. What? Look, Pepper.
Pepper's in the house.
I wouldn't jog him now, though.
Pepper, come say hello to everyone.
Just running.
Pepper, come on. Hup. Come say hello. Hup. Cutest dog in X-Wing. Say, look at the camera. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. It's baby Pepper. Little Grogu. I love you. I love you. I love you. Yes, I do. Oh, you love you. No tongues. Okay, you got to go now. Go on. Go to your boyfriend.
I can't, Pepper. You're making it cold. Close that door.
Close the door, Pepper. Yeah, she's wicked, man. I love my Pepper. She's my baby. She's my baby. I love my Pepper.
Scarlett's called him. My own Colt. Good dog. Hi, Pepper. Bunch of hearts. Doggo.
Yeah, they love. Everyone loves a doggo. You gotta love a doggo. Right, I think that's about. I'm about happy now with my old Rust. Addition of the Rust really made it come to life a lot. I really like that. What do you think?
Very nice.
You like that, Al?
I do. Why don't you stick it under close up quickly?
Yes, boss. Hold on.
Second best Lapina, the dog.
She typhish it properly, like it poruses up, so it looks like the real how Rust really goes, like ruins the surface, and you get those oranges in there as well. Yeah, I like that. Got him right in between the cogs as well, right? So trying to leave the actual bits that are grind a bit silver, but in between the gaps. That's where he'd be rusty, wouldn't he?
Yeah, I mean,
Gas
blood
be all
alien guts.
yeah, all
and
sorts,
stuff on it.
all sorts. Okay, nice use of close up, Al.
Well, that's it. Like if we got
Nice use of close up. I like it. Let's wash the brush. I spent ages setting me up, and you only let me push the button twice a show. Holy moly, it's 8:30. Right, I didn't know it was that late. Let's
fire a giveaway.
Have I taken that long painting the claws? Let's fire up a giveaway, Al. So this is a giveaway for, where are they? These two lovely pin badges. There'll be two winners. First person pulled will get to pick which one they'd like. These are all the way from America. I do believe Galaxy's Edge they've come from. 200 Spondoolies. You can have 10 tickets. If you are a sub, you get an extra one for free.
That means if you're a sub, you get 11 tickets, so technically it's cheating.
Right, so let's crack out a... So what I wanted to do, let's see if I've got a bit of black that's not completely dry. Yeah, great. This bit here. Let's just rub off. Oh, Al, give us a bit of tissue. I've lost my tissue. So he's got these 2 exhaust pipes. I just want to go over the edge with some black. Make them look all sooty. Sooty and sweet. There's another program. Rainbow. Up above the streets and houses, Bungle's flying high, opens up his hairy legs and in Jeffrey's eye. Doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle. We had the best theme songs, man. Could always make them rude.
Catch the Pigeon and Wacky Racers, man.
Yeah, we had that too. You didn't have that. You had that from us. That's what you had.
Catch the Pigeon. Great theme
Catch
song.
the pigeon. Catch the pigeon.
Yeah.
Go on now.
I don't know the rest of it.
Catch the pigeon, nab him, grab him, tag him, bag him, catch that pigeon now.
And then we had like Roadrunner.
Meep meep.
That was hilarious.
Oh, what's his name?
Wile E. Coyote.
No, the little Mexican mouse.
Oh, damn. Speedy Gonzales.
Speedy Gonzales. It was wicked, Speedy Gonzales.
Yeah. A bit weird as a kid, but I had a thing for Suda Panda.
No, not at all weird. Told you I had a thing for a blue Smurf and then a half cheetah lady. We're all geeks, we all get it. Just sooted up those pipes. See, coming out of there? Wanted them really dirty, those. Okay. Let's bust out the wet palette. And let's start doing some edge highlighting. So remember, when you donate, you get that much in spondoolies. For every penny, you get a spondoolie, and you get spondoolies by just watching the stream. Where's my favourite colour in the world?
Wolf Grey.
Wolf Grey! Oh, I didn't, did I? Oh, damn.
What
Painting this properly, I have to do a mix. So, Somber Grey, Wolf Grey. Damn. It's not just... I'm not painting those blue ships.
No, you've done those.
Yeah, but that was just bang, Wolf Grey.
Well, yeah, because it's completely different, isn't it?
Yeah.
One's a cartoon art style and the other one's
And this one,
realistic.
well, not exactly, but
No.
you just want some more subtleties to it.
Yeah.
Might have even been too much off the bat.
I do love a hairy lady wiki out, right? This is. Makes sense for a wiki, doesn't it?
Or it might have just been like really into hairy ladies. And like, that's cool. Everyone's got to love someone, or everyone needs someone to love them.
This is good. Raffle tickets are popping off. There is lots of people that would like this badge.
Well, I mean, they're very limited.
It's good.
You're
I
not
like this badge
you're
too.
not buying these. Yeah, Archling sent us such cool stuff. We didn't want to give it away.
Yeah.
Especially Al. Al was like a magpie. Mine, mine. I know that's like the seagulls in Finding Nemo. That's exactly what you were like, Al.
Mhm.
See, tonight was the perfect example. At the start of the stream, we said, like, Paul said that he's going to paint some stars and do a wash, and then in the blink of an eye, it's going to be midnight. And I literally thought I'd been about 40 minutes painting that metals, and it was an hour and a half. So it's kind of like half, twice as long as I actually thought.
It doesn't feel like that as fast.
Hi, Tavern Wars. Thank you, dude. Tavern Wars wants Gazgul. Who don't want Gazgul? I might enter myself.
Everybody needs somebody. X-Wing Tavern Wars tip. Can somebody find me somebody to love? Can anybody find me somebody to love? Oh, no.
Jesus. Just got attacked by a lightsaber. Proper professional studio. Thank you, Tavern Wars. Love you, dude.
I mean, you know why that happens, right?
And thank you to everyone that's donated tonight. If I've missed you doing it and I haven't called you out, I appreciate it. Why has that happened, Al?
Well, because we use those sticky pads, but then when you're painting, normally you got your light on.
And I heat them up.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, you're very observant.
So, I know, love to paint in the dark. The sticky pads are expensive. Needs more blue tack for the studio setup. I mean, what isn't... like, honestly, if you guys could see how we have cameras mounted.
Honestly, there's some Velcro holding that camera on there. There's about 16 different tapes up there holding that camera on. That one's actually on a mount, to be fair. We live within our means. We live within our means.
No, it's part of the stream budget.
It's part of it's the je ne sais quoi of the stream. The
Frenchness.
The character. It's what makes the stream. Although I am going to be talking to my friend about an SLR on Thursday. Yeah, man. Even if it's just for photographing stuff. Because weirdly, my new iPhone is not as good as my old iPhone 5 was. Isn't that weird? Oh, that sounds like some furious colouring. I'm going to need to show the stream, I think.
Okay.
Like, you have no option. No say in that. They watched me massively screw up on Saturday.
Can't you green stuff a new holder? You can't follow us. We know you're Italian, not Armenian. Lightning stroke. I need to buy a good LED rig. I have to consult with Mr. Dalton. Yeah, the problem is when we try to upgrade from the LEDs that we have stuck to the ceiling like that.
It was like full lockdown, and all streaming equipment had gone through the roof. It was like, personal health equipment and anything to do with video cameras, lighting rigs had just gone ridiculous. That is going to be our upgrade at some point next year. Is going to be a full, decent, these great big LED lighting pads that Lee has. But they really are expensive. We're doing all right.
Yeah. You just wanted the real Star Wars experience, all blue tack and sticky dots. I mean, it's just like the Falcon, right? Everything's just sort of...
Yeah. Taped together.
Should we get some nets?
And then we're like the Razor Crest.
Cowardice.
We need a crab and a net and a weird squid-looking thing.
Hey, Bobby, what's the French for vavavoux?
Is that an in-joke?
No, that's it's like an advert that was on TV a lot. I mean, actually, I think that's probably from a film, and then I know it from an advert. But
never heard of it.
I can hold it.
Who can?
That's a Mr. Standard saying it's just like Porkins. You get through the stream by just going, I can hold it, and then eventually
Pull up! No, I got this!
Get out of there.
So this is really, really the key part to this paint job, right? Is getting this bit of the blending or the highlighting bob on. This is where you add so much character to this armour. And just not always following the edges. So yeah, you use it as a guide first, but then you come off of the lines and you battle damage. And you just like I'm doing, you see I'm just wetting my brush and then I'm pulling that paint out a little bit, feathering it out, and I get this nice, you can see like a fade going in.
James, so who's going to take up the new Olympic sport? I don't know what the new Olympic sport is all for.
Pole dancing, no?
Maybe.
Honestly, it is in some places. I'm sure it is. They've put it in.
It was a Renault advert.
Ah.
Right, there you go. Live WFB says, hello everybody, first time live here, but watched many hours on YouTube.
Oh wow, thank you for joining us. I hope you can come back more often live. You missed some funny stuff at the beginning of the stream. It's always great live because then you guys get to chat and become part of it, and I really, really love that when you guys are on chatting. Mr. Cannon's been quiet. Do you reckon he's just eating an animal?
Yeah, probably.
Are you there, Johnny? I said, are you there, Johnny?
Bad French car. Break dancing is the new Olympic sport.
No. Really?
Apparently so.
Are they allowed to do the helicopter and break their necks?
Who knows? Maybe there's like regulations.
What regulation? You got to break your neck, or you can't do that because you might break your neck.
Like maybe. Oh, Johnny says, yeah, man. So yes, he is eating an animal, and yes, he's also there.
What animal are you eating? He's like a swan. I'm eating a swan.
He's like a bear. It came into my garden.
I'm eating a swan and a dodo. What animal are you eating? I'm genuinely interested.
He's probably not eating an animal.
I bet you he is. I bet there's some sort of protein
I reckon he's just like painting.
Going in his mouth right now.
A bag of crisps, you know? Does he even eat crisps? Who knows?
Does Johnny eat crisps?
Yeah.
They might be a bit too exotic for him.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Picked shark. Mark Fairbrother said, pickled shark, Mark Fairbrother says. From when he went on holiday and he just killed a shark.
No, fermented shark.
Yeah.
That's a thing. I think that's Iceland, they have that.
Isn't that Andreas' country?
Yeah.
So Sweden?
I don't know. They're all the same. They all look the same, those Swedes and those Icelandics. Can't tell them apart.
Wild buffalo just happened to be in my garden. Fancy the snack.
You know, like, I probably believe that to be true with you.
I just want to know how buffalo ended up in Johnny's garden.
Who was the character in the Beano that used to eat like cow pie?
I have no idea.
I reckon that was based on Johnny. It's not. I saw it on Rick Stein's Big Adventure. I watch a lot of food programs.
I mean, I've watched a couple. But... Which one's Rick Stein?
He's the guy that is from Padstow, does all the fish.
Right, yeah. Desperate Dan.
Thank you.
The fancy bit on top of conservatories to stop birds settle on it. We had a salesman with a very thick northern accent ask us if we wanted the bridge to stop the bears settling.
Who said that?
Mr. Stander. I didn't think conservatory salesmen were still a thing.
In Essex, mate, anything goes.
As a Swede, I can say that pickled shark is not something we enjoy. That is indeed Iceland food.
Oh, Iceland. Okay. Who's the Swede?
The new person.
Live.
Yeah.
Easy. Hello, mate. Oh, okay, I always get it mixed up.
It's definitely Iceland food.
So that means Andreas must be from Iceland.
No,
Because
man.
he threatened to send us that. Where's the one with the fermented herring or whatever in the can that you have to open it underwater?
I'm telling you, Andreas is Swedish.
But he said he was going to send us smelly fish
Yeah. And
to
it's-
eat on stream.
Yeah, that's a Swedish thing. But it's not. This pickled shark is, I think, made up. I don't think it's true. 100%. No. Hickory is 100% real, fermented and dried by. Okay, right. No, K is right. The shark smell of urine, right? Oh god. Lutefisk, I think is. I doubt that's how you say it. Is from Sweden and is possibly the single most disgusting thing I have ever been invited to eat.
Who's that?
He says.
Kay.
Kay's a man of culture.
Kay's eating everything. I bet you Kay's eating swan.
Isn't it like illegal?
Yeah,
Or at
that's
least in
why I
this country.
keep bringing it up.
Yeah, right. You get done for treason, no?
Yeah, because it's the Queen's birds.
Yeah.
It'd be like, I don't know, eating one of
Queen's
Prince
birds.
Charles's ears.
I have never eaten swan that you could prove in a court of law. Ostrich is delicious, gorgeous meat.
Who's that?
Mr. Stander.
They grow a lot of ostrich in Essex, weirdly.
I mean, they look like it.
Al throwing down. I like it. Keep it up, Al.
I still haven't solved any questions on the Razor Crest, by the way. It's just,
So we haven't got very much
no.
information about it.
Don't know where it's made. Don't know what it does. Crocodile tastes like chicken. Crocodile is a great tasty meat. Why does everybody say everything tastes like chicken?
It's not that it tastes like chicken, but everything eats like the grass, and the grass was like come from dinosaurs rotting down, so everything tastes like dinosaurs.
I ate ostrich on my first date with my second, now late wife. Mr. Stander says.
Was that to impress her, Paul? Was that like, because you were from Essex, you're like, I'm a really cultured guy, I'm going to order the ostrich.
Quiz for this stream: what other bird does a queen own other than a swan?
Who asked that question?
James.
What other birds? Oh, it's that thing they can't shoot. They can only shoot it once a year.
Grouse.
Oh, no. It's
Not swans.
no. There's this bird. It's only one day of the year they're allowed to shoot it, and they're only allowed to shoot one, I think.
The ravens in the Tower of London. That's a good point.
Who said that?
Woogie Outrider.
Gosh, I love it. I love tonight's chat. It's been so diverse.
Peasants. I know it's pheasants, but still. It's much better to lean out the car window and shout, "Look at those peasants."
Bus peasants!
Alright, we've got 10 minutes to go before the end of the stream. I'm thinking about maybe closing this raffle, you know?
Okay, guys, if you guys and girls, if anyone wants a ticket for the raffle, for the pin badges, give you a minute or two and then Al's going to shut it down. And James, please enlighten us. I think that's long enough for people to have a guess.
Blackbird.
Did he say blackbird?
No, I'm just...
Oh, is that your
It's
guess? Cormoran. Cormoran? The Queen owns all the swans. Yeah, I know she owns the swans.
Albatross. People are still guessing. I think that is the answer. Let me Google it and see. Oh yeah, cormorant.
Cormorant.
Cormorant. All right, what does this bird look like? Yeah, I've seen one of these.
I didn't know that.
Oh man, yeah, no, I ain't never seen one of these. Some sort of
You ain't much of a twitcher though, are you?
fake duck thing, man.
You ain't much of a twitcher.
Some sort of... Oh, it looks pretty cool. You ever seen one?
No, I don't think I have.
Kind of fake duck thing.
I mean, like, birds are not my thing, man, because I can't see colours. So I wouldn't know if I'd seen one anyway.
Yeah. Alex isn't interested because there's not much eating on a cormorant.
Alex weirdly doesn't eat like much protein, and especially not if there's a bone anywhere near it. I keep cooking the most beautiful chicken wings, James. I know you like a chicken wing, and you won't touch them, will you, Al?
No, man, that ain't for me.
That ain't for him, man.
I get all my protein from bacon in pasta and eggs. And penguins, and just beat him into submission, James says. I'm not going to eat anything on the bone. It's grim.
It's not grim.
It's against my religion.
You haven't got a religion.
I do what I want. That's what I did when I was his minded.
So you can see, right, when I start putting the second layer of highlight, how it really comes to life, this armour. Okay, have you closed that giveaway?
I have now.
Give us a close-up. Just so you guys can see. Let's get you a good shot. So you can see what I've been doing with the highlight, right? Let's get you a good shot there. There you go. You can see that elbow pad. And you can see as I'm starting to build here at the moment with like the darker grey, and then as I go back in with the lighter grey, we start to get these variated patterns and you get this beautiful effect. You can see how it's like, so if we just go to that side where we've got nothing, it's pretty plain, and then we go back, you can see what this does. It really brings it out. and I'm going to end up going back in, and all those rivets I'll put a spot of black on, and then I'll go over with a silver dot on each one at the end. But there's a lot of people like Alex. A mate of mine won't eat anything if it reminds him it was an animal, so anything with bones and he won't touch, but a steak is fair game. Alex won't eat a steak. I'll have a split again now.
Yep, no worries.
Alex will not eat a steak, weirdly.
That's just because it's wasted on me, man. It's like an expensive cut of meat, and I'm just not going to enjoy it.
It is wasted on you. I agree with you.
A lump of meat.
Ow.
Yeah.
Let's draw a winner.
Right, cool. We can do that. You ready?
Yep, do it.
Winner is Richie C.
Richie C again. He's on a roll. He wins everything. Richie C. Which one of these would you like, matey boy? You get to pick.
Right, he's got to pick the Mandalorian.
Archininin.
Yep.
Archininin.
Yep.
Can I have the Stormtrooper, please? There isn't a Stormtrooper, Rich. Why have you got to make it complicated?
It's the Mandalorian.
That's a Boba Fett.
Yeah, he wants that.
You want that?
Yeah.
You want that, Rich? I know he wants that. I just want to make him say it. Do it. Do it to me now, Richie.
It's black and white. It's
black and white, yeah, fair. Yeah. Okay. And then for the Emperor's goodness. Terminator! Yeah, man! Wicked, wicked, wicked. Terminator, I've got your address. Richie C, this will go in your prize bundle, which is slowly building quite a box full of it, dude. There's Lego in there. There's all sorts in there now, bro. So, yeah, well done to you two. Thank you very much. You're not here tomorrow, are you?
No, I'm at work tomorrow.
So, I won't be doing a giveaway tomorrow because Al's not here, and it's a bit hard for me to do it on my own because he has to do stuff with the computer. And I can do the cameras and stuff, right? What time we got? Where's my phone? 57. So I'm not going to carry on painting anymore. Once again, failed project of trying to get something finished in 2 hours. I think you guys can really appreciate, well, you've seen how long I spent, an hour and a half just highlighting and putting the rust in these bits of metal. So give you kind of some idea of how many hours are going into this model. And this model's yours. As long as we hit our stretch goal by the 22nd, this is what you're getting. I'm going to finish some of this off tomorrow. But tomorrow I am going to dig out my putties and we're going to do some base work on this guy. And I've also got this lovely backpack, which I have been working on off screen, getting some base colours down and some washes and some bits and bobs. So if we run out of stuff to do tomorrow's show, I will jump onto this and I'll be doing some base work. I want to get some actual sculpting done on this, and we're gonna make it look like it's all one. And like I said, I'm going to make scale barbed wire from fuse wire. I'm going to show you this little trick. It's a very cool trick. I have to find some super glue though, because I'm a bit low with super glue. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you liked it. I know it's a bit more of the same, but we've got to get through this. I have got, definitely next week, I'm going to be starting a couple of different projects. I'm going to be doing a Captain Rex. I'm going to be doing a Captain Rex. I might even convert it, sculpt a beard. Why hasn't it got a beard? Why hasn't that Captain Rex got a beard? Surely he was born with a beard, right? I'm also going to be painting some of the Marvel chibi stuff. Let's just grab two, just to show those of you that weren't around. This lovely stuff. I shall get to do some of these as well. These are cooler. So we'll be painting a couple of different subject matters over the next couple of weeks. Jesus, I'm right down here on the floor. Broken chair. Will you reach the stretch goal? But I will not. You will reach the stretch goal, but I will not win it. Oh, well, Ulfric. I will, I'll tell you what I do, Ulfric. I will paint the Space Wolf next, and instead of stretch goaling it out, I will give you guys the option to buy it. So then whoever wants it the most, we can do closed bids again, and you guys can get to buy one. This is like, honestly, like, this is heartbreaking giving away this stuff. This is proper, like, I haven't painted proper 40k for a very long time. I'm a much better painter than I was when I worked at Games Workshop. And when this is finished, this is going to be ridiculous. You'll be able to put this with any army that you got, take it to a tournament and win best painted army every time. You'll be able to put this into painting competitions and win your category. This would cost you a lot of money to commission this. God knows how many hours are actually going to have gone into this model when it's finished. But I hope you're appreciating this is kind of like the higher level stuff. We did some kind of quick stuff the other day where we were doing Captain Rex's GT40. An hour and 45-minute spaceship, Alex, I'll have you know.
It's impressive.
It was very impressive, dude. I even impressed myself. Right, so what we got? I just brought the bits for a huge conversion, so I might take you up on the offer to paint something for me once it's done. Okay, all right, cool. I hope it ain't too huge. Looks even better on my shelf. It does. None of the cameras are ever going to do it justice, but I'm definitely going to be doing, like I said, next week. Tomorrow a little bit more Gazgul, and then next week I will be getting onto a clone trooper, so the Captain Rex miniature from Legion. So we're going to do some beautiful stuff with white armour. I know a lot of people struggle painting white, and we're going to do all his markings and all of that, and he's going to look sick when he's finished, properly sick. And then one of those chibi miniatures. What have you done? I know, but like I felt really sorry for Kay that he's 40 and no one brought him a birthday present. Like, I'd be heartbroken if Scarlett didn't get me something for my birthday. I'd be proper sad. Or you know, Alex or Bagheeta didn't get me something for my birthday. I'd be proper upset. So, and it's his 40th, so I'll do it for Kay. And Kay has in the past sent us loads of stuff to give away on the stream, and I think it's the least we can do. In fact, we have still got a few of Kay's metal cards knocking about, which I will dig out and I will give you later on this month. I'm going to give you loads of stuff this month. Okay, that's it. I've got 2 years to wait then. Yeah, don't trust me. You don't want it to go quick. Mr. Stander, have my bossnet to run first. Okay, cool. Listen, what we're going to do now as well, I'm going to go quiet. I didn't get anything for my 40th, 50th. We're going to change that, Ulfric. We're going to change that. Your next birthday, Ulfric, you're coming to mine and I'm going to make you a cake and cook you dinner. Captain Rex as well, that offer's going to go for you as well next year. I'd like to see you at my home, one-on-one. That would be a great stream, wouldn't it? Captain Rex comes to the house. Captain Rex comes on stream and we do a one-on-one tutorial with Captain Rex filmed. Yeah?
Sounds good to me.
Like, we both have the same model that he wants to paint, like I used to, and we work through it together.
Cool.
Yeah?
That's doable.
That's doable, and then I can feed him some nice food. Right, stay there though, don't go, because we've got our credits coming up, and there's a massive gallery of a CIS army. So if you guys want to get a little bit of inspiration, please stay tuned, watch it. Thank you very much, guys. If any of your ones new tonight, you've not pushed the notifications button so you know when we're streaming, please do that. Hit us up on Facebook, hit us with a sub if you can. Until then, I will see you tomorrow. One love. Peace.